The portrait's price. In a quiet town, nestled beneath the shadow of a grand mansion, lived a struggling artist named Emily. Her paintings, though beautifully crafted, lacked the recognition they deserved. One fateful evening, a letter arrived at her doorstep, an invitation from the enigmatic art collector, Mr. Lancaster. Eager for a chance to showcase her talent, Emily accepted the invitation and made her way to the mansion. The air was heavy with an unnatural silence as she entered, shivers coursing down her spine. Mr. Lancaster, a tall figure with piercing eyes, greeted her with a chilling smile. He led Emily through a corridor adorned with exquisite artwork, each piece bearing a hauntingly lifelike quality. However, her attention was immediately drawn to a portrait that seemed to exude an otherworldly presence. The subject, a young woman with ethereal beauty, seemed to peer into Emily's soul with mournful eyes. An exquisite piece, isn't it? Mr. Lancaster's voice broke the silence, causing Emily to startle. But this is no ordinary painting, my dear. It holds a story of a cursed artist. Intrigued, Emily listened as Mr. Lancaster recounted the tale of the portrait's creation. The artist, he explained, had been consumed by a desire for fame and had made a pact with an unknown entity. The price for success was to capture the essence of a lost soul in every painting. With a mix of disbelief and fascination, Emily stared at the portrait once more. It was as if the woman's eyes held secrets, imploring her to uncover the truth. I offer you a deal. Mr. Lancaster's voice dripped with ominous intent. Paint a portrait for me, and I will ensure your name echoes through history. Emily hesitated, her heart torn between ambition and unease. Could she sacrifice the purity of her art for recognition? As if sensing her inner turmoil, the woman in the portrait seemed to weep, tears forming in her eyes. I will do it, Emily finally whispered, her voice shaking. Mr. Lancaster's smile widened, his eyes gleaming with something sinister. He led Emily to a dimly lit room, a canvas and paints waiting. As Emily began to paint, a haunting melody filled the air, its mournful notes urging her forward. Hours turned into days, Emily losing herself in her work. The woman's face emerged on the canvas, her features capturing both beauty and sorrow. But with each stroke, Emily felt an eerie connection to her subject, as if her essence was being drained into the painting. Finally, the portrait was complete. Emily stepped back, her energy depleted, and looked upon her creation. The woman's eyes seemed to flicker with life, her lips parting as if about to speak. An overwhelming sense of dread washed over Emily, and she turned to Mr. Lancaster, demanding answers. You've completed your part of the deal, he said, his smile chilling. And now, the portrait is yours to keep. But Emily understood the truth too late. As Mr. Lancaster handed her the painting, her reflection in the portrait's glass seemed to merge with the woman's, their souls entwined. Desperation and horror coursed through Emily as she realized that she had become a part of the cursed artwork, forever trapped in its ethereal prison. The mansion's walls echoed with her silent screams as Mr. Lancaster, his grin triumphant, added her to his collection of haunted creations. And as the years passed, visitors would marvel at the lifelike paintings, unknowing of the souls that were forever bound within the frames, paying the price for artistic glory.